We are live. What is going on, everyone? This is your moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. Just pulling up. The Republicans are, as the saying goes, where I come from, they're doing bad, real good. Uh, Latest bombshell is hit with Mark Robinson. He's the lieutenant governor of North Carolina. He is running to be the governor of North Carolina. Huge Maga supporter. Some revelations have come out on the brother, to say the least. But Trump called him the MLK on steroids. But I want you to hear what Don Jr. had to say. We're gonna get to the beginning, but just a few months back.
Thoughts on Mark Robinson? I like Mark. Again, I
No
know those
doubt.
people.
Look at him.
I know he's too bummed. He's too like I don't. Man, we need that right now. I think he was going to win the North Carolina primary, and I think the Democrats probably funding that because they want to believe that they can beat him or whatever it is. I was with him a couple of weeks ago in what the hell was I? I don't know. I did like a whole North Carolina tour, and I was
in North Carolina.
He's a fun guy. I was in a hunting duck camp with him last year. So yeah, good guy, funny guy, not afraid to say what he's thinking, which I think we need more of. So I actually hope he wins that. That could be fun.
All right, let's go up a little bit.
Thoughts on Mark Robinson? I like Mark. Again, I know.
I hit the thing. Wait, pretty disturbing. Yeah, I'm gonna just let them say it since I don't get it. Hopefully, I won't get hit. They say it. This is fair use.
Robinson. We did interview Robinson today, and he categorically denies making these posts. And I'll get to that in just a moment here. But first, I want to walk people through just some of them. Take a look right here at this one. In one post, Robinson called himself a, quote, black Nazi. And when describing then President Barack Obama, writing, quote, I take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now. It even goes beyond that. Another disturbing post, Robinson defended slavery, writing, quote, slavery is not that bad, and I wish they would bring slavery back. I would certainly buy a few. All of these comments and many others
Bishop Long on Wednesday.
Were made on the message board.
Did y'all see his name?
A website called Nude Africa. And Jake, in addition to those posts, he also expressed views on Nude Africa that sharply contradict his current policies as a socially conservative candidate for governor. For example, he has been vocally anti-transgender, but look at what Robinson wrote on the porn message board more than a decade ago, writing that he, quote, liked watching transgender porn, adding, quote, that's effing hot, and called himself a, quote, perv. In another thread that was discussing the story of a woman who said she was raped by her taxi driver while drunk, Robinson wrote, quote, and the moral of this story, don't F a drunk white bitch.
So he wrote all of this stuff years ago before he got into politics. How are you sure that it's him?
Yeah, so CNN, Jake, we found that Robinson consistently used that same username, Mini Soldier, that he used on Nude Africa in all of his social media. You can see it here. He used it on Pinterest, Black Planet, YouTube. He even used it as his Twitter handle. His full name was also listed on Nude Africa, and an email we found he used on Nude Africa, he used on several other websites. Now, the biographical data from multiple websites using the name Mini Soldier matches Robinson exactly, the exact date of birth, his hometown.
This is looking pretty bad.
Ain't nothing but men and women.
He says God called on men to lead, not women.
Called to be led by men. When it was time to face down Goliath, sent David, not DeVita, David.
There's no reason anybody anywhere in America should be telling any child about transgenderism, homosexuality, any of that filth. And yes, I called it filth.
We could pass a bill saying you can't have an abortion in North Carolina for any reason.
He says the civil rights movement in the 1960s was, quote, crap, and that Martin Luther King was a communist.
Robinson posted the movie Black Panther was, quote, created by an agnostic Jew to pull the shekels out of your Sforza pockets, using the Yiddish words for money and black.
He referred to the victims of the Parkland school shooting as spoiled little bastards.
He says the moon landing in 1969 may have been fake. He also says there is a secret ruling cabal that is part reptile.
And said that Beyonce is satanic.
That was even before this came out.
Guess what we did to it? We killed it.
Stop talking like that, Mark. But he is as you can see, in some deep poo-poo, to say the least.
Well, I think one of the hottest politicians in the United States of America, and has become a friend of mine.
Jumping on it.
Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson. Thank you, Mark.
But the brother ain't clapping his hands at all on the side. With the black shirt on right now, I don't trust my guy.
Great. You're incredible, incredible wife. Thank you very much. Thanks as well to...
But he released a statement. That's what I was trying to let's see. Might be on his page. Let's see. Okay, that's it right here.
Hey guys, Lieutenant Governor Robinson and your Republican nominee for governor as well, of course. Well, guys, the news media is at it again. My opponent is at it again. You all have seen the half-truths and outright lies of Josh Stein on these ads over and over again. And now a story leaked by him to CNN is appearing now. Let me reassure you, the things that you will see in that story, those are not the words of Mark Robinson. You know my words, you know my character, and you know that I have been completely transparent in this race and before. Folks, this race right now, our opponents are desperate to shift the focus here from the substantive issues and focus on what you are concerned with to salacious tabloid trash. We cannot allow that to happen. And folks, we've seen this type of stuff in the past as well. Clarence Thomas famously once said he was the victim of a high-tech lynching. Well, it looks like Mark Robinson is too, by a man who refuses to stand on stage and debate me about the real issues that face you. Instead, they want to focus on salacious tabloid lies. We're not going to let them do that. We are staying in this race. We are in it to win it. And we know that with your help, we will. God bless you. And we will see you where? On the campaign trail.
That's going to be hard for him to come back from, to say the least. All right, but I just wanted to update on yet another MAGA candidate caught up in a scandal. It is literally like some higher power is trying to teach MAGA something. You don't think that at all? Like they're trying to teach y'all something, like all these scandals keep happening. Calm down. But hey, who am I? I am just a moron with a conscience, aka conscious moron. And thank you so much for joining me. And as I always end the show, without you, there is no moron. Y'all be safe. Peace.